In today's video, what we're going to go cover is how you could set up your next cold email campaign. This is for you if you've previously tried cold email and it hasn't worked, or you currently run a business, you aren't running cold emails, and you're looking to set this up in the future. So stay tuned. You'll figure out exactly what my 4-step process is to create a campaign that has helped me book hundreds of meetings in the past. So let's jump in. The first step is identifying your strategy. What you want to do here, and I'll zoom in a bit, is you want to identify the market or the sub-market within your market that you're going to be reaching out to. From there, you want to identify the best contacts. You want to create your offer for this specific section in the market. From there, you want to identify which variables will be needed inside of that campaign. Are you referencing if people are new in their jobs? Are you referencing if the company recently raised money? These are all variables that people normally would use inside of a cold email campaign. So once you know which variables you'll be leveraging, you want to see exactly how you could get that data. Are you going to be using a database, or do you have to do some custom scraping on your own end? After you have that, you want to keep things clean, have your naming all set up in a way where you'll be able to identify which campaign you are running in 3-4 months from now if you do end up creating 3, 4, 5, 6 campaigns in the next couple of months. The next step is to create your list of contacts of emails. So a lot of people, what they do is they'll go to Apollo, and the downside with Apollo is the data isn't the best. Normally, whenever you clean it yourself, the data will be stale, and only 60% of the data that you get will actually be valid. So that's a downside. The upside is that it's very fast, it's very efficient, and cheap to get data from Apollo. You could get something like 10,000 emails for like $50 from Apollo. I'm pretty sure their plans have changed over the years, but it is a great way how to get cheap data fast. Let's just say you wanted to enrich the data. You wanted to get phone numbers. What you could do is you could go on clay.com, or you could use clay.com to get LinkedIn information from those companies in a waterfall format. Also, if you wanted to set up custom scraping and then later enrich that data, you could also do that inside of Clay. So once you have your list set up, you want to identify exactly the copy that you'll be leveraging inside of your campaign. So what I do is I always try and find a way that will get the prospects excited to respond to me. Am I giving them something of value initially, or am I touching on a pain point of theirs and asking them an open-ended question? These are all things that I've leveraged in the past to get responses. So once you identify exactly what those triggers are to get responses, you'll then create the rest of your campaign copy. You'll create variations of subject lines, of CTAs, of credibility statements inside of your emails. Because cold email is becoming more challenging, what you could do is you could use something called Spintax. And what Spintax does is it will randomize words in your emails so that no two emails that you send will be the same. So it helps with deliverability. You can create templates for your replies. So if someone is interested, you reply with one message. If someone is not interested, you reply with another. And then you could optimize this on an ongoing basis, the way that you respond to leads and the way that you have your campaign copy set up. The last part of this is inbox management. So what you could do here is you could set up automation so any leads that you use or that you get will automatically populate into Slack, Airtable, or Google Sheets if you're using those tools. You'll then respond to leads yourself, or a member of your team will. And then the secret sauce here is you need to follow up with these leads consistently. And if you do this, if you do all 4 of these pillars here, you'll be able to set up a successful email campaign. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know through the comments, or feel free to reach out to me. I hope you have a great day. Cheers.